When it comes to creating that new version of yourself, when it comes to creating that new life, I realize that you really have to stand on top of it. You have to stay on top of it every single day. You have to remain aware. You have to do your practices every single day because when I look back at myself from last year, around this time last year, I was in these certain patterns, these cycles that were, taking a toll on me. And then I overcame them and I got back on my practices and I was practicing. And then along the lines, I started to get lazy. And as the habitual creature that I am, I fell right back into those old patterns and those old cycles. And I had to overcome them again and still in the process of overcoming them. But when I look back at my old self a year from now, back then, I'm like, bro, I literally just went through the same shit that I just went through already. What I went through this summertime, I went through last year already. But I'm going through it again because clearly I didn't learn my lesson. So you got there's no room for error. You literally, there's no room for error. It's like Jenga, when you stacking those bricks, and then when you stacking those bricks, you got to be very careful. You got to be very meticulous. You got to be very observant because one error can knock all out over, and you have to start right from the bottom. So you got to stay on top of your practices. It's a lifestyle, not a one-time thing. So when you commit to anything, a new workout or just a new way of moving that best aligns you with that person you want to become, you have to stay on top of it. As the habitual creature you are, you have to stay on top of it to make those new habits. You feel me? But if you do fall off, you fall off. Just start over and try again until you ingrain it in your brain to the point where it's habitual. The person that you want to the person that you want to become, which results in the lifestyle that you want to live and the reality that you want to create.